Hello, hello, everybody. How you doing? This is your Sundays at 6, and I am your host. For those of you that don't know and you're watching for the first time, my name's Dane Hartzell. I am one of the three members of Tense Machine. This right here is Rex, and he's in chill mode, or at least he's pretending to be right now. But for those of you that do know, I have exciting news. If you haven't seen already, I am now the proud papa of a beautiful baby girl. Her name's Willow Amelia Hartzell. So keep your eyes open. I'll keep posting probably a billion photos of all the cute stuff that she does because already I think my phone is running out of memory. But because I think I've probably snapped, I don't know, 3 to 4 gigs worth of stuff, but I'm only half kidding. But anyways, yeah, it was an awesome experience. I definitely am not going to get into the nitty gritty personal details because that is the beauty that Jen and I get to remember. But there are lots of hilarious things that happened along the way, and I changed my first real diaper. I've had nephews, little baby nephews. I worked preschool at the church that I grew up in for quite a while. I never had to change a diaper, so that was definitely a fun one. But the other thing that I realized is that it's given me a completely different perspective on some of the songs that I've written over the years. One of them from our album, and so "Bottom of the Bottle" took on a very different meaning for me over the last couple days. And so, with no further ado, I'm going to play you guys some tunes, but this first one, "Bottom of the Bottle," dedicated to my beautiful daughter, Willow. I tried to play this straight, and I tried to do this over. Too little, all too late. Each day is one step closer. Seems that everything is pulling me at the seams. And just don't get too close to me. 'Cause every time I fall apart, reach the bottom of the bottle. And even though I tried so hard, just keep reaching for the bottom. But even though I won't survive, unless I fight, I know you're right. But every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. I hit the bottom of the bottle. You tried to pull me in, I tried to drag you under. Who knows how long it's been? Why should we even bother? Seems that everything is pulling me at the seams. Just don't get too close to me, yeah. 'Cause every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Even though I tried so hard, I just keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive unless I fight. No, you're right. But every time I fall apart, hit the bottom, the bottom. Keep trying to break free. But these chains are heavy, chains are heavy, chains are heavy. I keep trying to break free. But these chains are heavy. bottom of the bottle. Even though I tried so hard, just keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive unless I fight. Know you're right, but every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Hit the bottom of the bottle. Hit the bottom of the bottle. Thank you. Rex, what do you think? Is that good? Yeah. He likes it. So, I've had a lot of tunes just kind of bouncing around in my head because I have to say, though the hospital was amazing, the staff were awesome, the TV is still just TV. And I'm so used to, you know, Netflix and Prime and all that stuff. And we're spoiled. We're spoiled. So watching TV with like commercials and stuff like that was really weird. But but nonetheless, there were so many songs that were playing on some of these different movies and commercials and whatnot that were songs that I haven't really thought about in a long time. But great songs. So thank you, television, for, or as my friend Yo calls it, Television. But anyways, this song is called Stand By Me. When the night is gone and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. Oh, I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, whoa, stand by me. Oh, stand, oh, stand by me. If the sky we look upon, oh, should crumble and fall, or the mountain should tumble into the sea. Oh, I won't cry. Oh, I won't cry. No, I won't shed a tear. And just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, whoa, stand by me. Oh, stand, won't you stand by me, stand by me. Whoa, and stand by me. won't you stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, won't you stand by me, won't you stay, won't you stay by me, stay by me, oh, stay by me, won't stay, won't you stay, stand by me, stand by me. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is your Sunday Night Groove. My name is Dane, for those that don't know. For those that do, good to see you again. Thank you for everybody that's in the chat saying hey. If you haven't said hey, let us know you're here. It's hard to see who's on and who's not if you don't say hey. So say hey. This next one that I'm going to play, it's another one, again, watching a movie and reminded me of just such a cool tune. It's a Warren Zevon tune. And if you don't know who he is, please check him out. Amazing, amazing songwriter and artist all around. But this song is called Keep Me in Your Heart. Shadows are falling and I'm running out of breath. Keep me in your heart for a while. If I leave you, it doesn't mean I love you any less. Keep me in your heart for a while. When you get up in the morning and you see that crazy sign, keep me in your heart for a while. There's a train leaving nightly cold when all is said and done. Keep me in your heart for a while. Keep me in your heart for a while. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sometimes when you're doing simple things around the house, baby, you'll think of me and smile. You know I'm tied to you like the buttons on your blouse. Keep me in your heart for a while. Hold me in your thoughts, take me in your dreams, take me till I fall into view. And when the winter comes, keep the fire lit on. Now we'll be right there next to you. Engine driver heading north up to Pleasant Stream. Keep me in your heart for a while. These wheels keep on turning, but they're running out of steam. Keep me in your heart for a while. 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 and shadows falling, and I'm running out of breath. Keep me in your heart for a while. If I leave you, it doesn't mean I love you any less. Keep me in your heart for a while. Thank you. So, as I was kind of listening through a bunch of tunes to try and think of, oh, I need to. Boom. Sorry, I just realized that my computer was about to die. So that was a good 3% left it had. So that was a good thing that I realized that before I started this song. So when I was going through songs, kind of thinking, you know, like my parents used to sing lullabies to me a lot, or lullabies, but like I would ask my parents to sing songs when I was really young. I can't remember like the exact details of it because, as I said, I was young. But I do remember some of the songs. I know I've played this one on here before. I'm trying to think of the name right now. I'm gonna kick myself after, but nope, can't think of it. But he does a really good job of this song, so that's what had it in kind of in my mind. But you guys will know this one. I don't need to really introduce it. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. But when I awoke, dear, and I was mistaken, so I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy, yeah, when life turns gray. But you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. In my dreams, dear, I know you love me. When I awake, my smile don't fade. You always come back, yeah, to make me happy. I love you till my dying day. You're my sunshine, my holy sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. So please don't take my sunshine away. No, please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah. Thank you. So I'm gonna play one more tune, and then I know the guys are around waiting to come on and chat with everybody. But this last tune is definitely one of my favorite ones to play. I think I've probably played this song 1,000 times, and I don't think it ever really gets old. The song's called Crazy Love. I can feel a heartbeat from 1,000 miles, and heaven opens every time she smiles. When I come to her, that's where I belong. I'm running to her like a river song. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. Well, I come to her when the sun goes down. I come to her when I'm feeling low down. And take away my trouble, take away my grief. take away my heartache when I go to sleep. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. Yes, I need her in the daytime. Yes, I need her, need her. Yes, I need her in the night. Yeah, I need her, need her. Oh, I want her in my arms around her. Oh, kiss and hug her tight. When I'm returning from so far away, give me some sweet love and brighten up my day. Yes, it makes me righteous, yeah, it makes me feel whole. So it makes me mellow, yeah, my soul, yeah. Give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. Love, 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 crazy love. Love, 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 crazy. I said a crazy love. Thank you, everybody, very much for being here. This is your Sundays at 6, and I'm going to put my earpiece in so that I can hear the boys when they get in here. But thank you guys all for being here tonight. And I'm sorry I missed the Friday, but I was definitely indisposed at that point. So how's everybody doing? I got to see the thing. Oh, I see Mike and B here. Let me just do.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I love that you guys both came on with a British accent.
Hello. Cheerio.
That's my real accent.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
That's actually been mine since I was a kid. And boom. How was your guys' day?
Probably not as exciting as yours, Daddy.
It was, yeah, today was definitely a lot of fun. I have to say, like I said, I changed my first diaper. It wasn't today, but the first one that I changed was a lot easier than the last one that I've changed.
Okay.
Well, yeah, man, you don't realize what a baby can do until you see what a baby can do. And
is it similar to the box of chocolates territory, or you never know what you're gonna get?
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. Because yeah, sometimes it's nothing. The cool thing is, I didn't even know this, but like the diapers nowadays, a lot of them have like a little stripe, so you can tell if the baby has gone 1 or 2.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
It's
Now
that.
that's a revolution.
My mind was blown because, yeah, and more so just for the expectation. It's like when you see them kind of squirming around, but it's not blue. Just like mentally prepare yourself for the game you're going into.
There's a good quote from Dave Grohl. They asked him, they're like, "Oh, how are you doing with your new kid?" And he goes, "We are knee deep in green poops." He didn't say poops, but you get the.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the green just came today, because that's like when they've finally started, like it's not the belly stuff that they're digesting, it's like actual outside belly stuff. Then yeah, It turns green and like swamp thingy. Like that's exactly. And but I will say I have the most like triggerable gag reflex. Like I've honestly been almost throwing up from cleaning dishes before, because like the dish was too gross, and like
Oh my God.
and my
Throw some green
favorite
poop
part,
in there. What's gonna happen?
oh man, but that's the thing. My favorite part was Jen was like when this happened with the bad food, she's like well don't angle yourself inside, because like I was half outside and half inside, but like heaving inside. She's like, angle outside. Like, what are you doing? But no, the I will say the diaper changing. I think because when it's your kid, it's like you don't have the luxury of gagging.
At least
That
if
sounds
you do,
like
you're
a
kind of
terrible punk album.
at least if you do, you're kind of facing into a diaper, so you could just throw the whole mess out.
That's actually a good point. And it's funny because like lots of babies will pee on you while you're changing them. Willow hasn't
Added
done
bonus.
that. Yeah, but this would be like you could think for like the parents that have a weak gag reflex, even with the baby stuff. If the baby pees on them, and then they throw up on the baby, like that's kind of even. But no, that hasn't happened, so that's good. But yeah, so the last couple days of daddyhood have been extremely fun. She's a happy baby. Jen was a champ. Like I honestly, I said it in the delivery room. I was like, I'm not as strong as you. Like I would be honestly crying, like just uncontrollably sobbing, to go through even like the first parts, like the first part. The later part, when like all the magic happens, that I don't know. I think I'd be looking for like the button to just end it all. It's like no, you can just take the baby, let me go. But no, she was like a massive champ, and yeah. So I have to give that up. I definitely promised, because she knows how I can get. I promised that I would not let any weird stuff out from the delivery, which there really wasn't. It was very quick. But no, all I will say is like the term strong woman has never meant so much to me. And I'm laughing only because I was talking about jokey stuff before, but no, seriously, it was a very inspiring thing. Like it's almost like when you see somebody do something that you know you couldn't do, and they do it, I would say gracefully. It's like, my gosh, she didn't even swear. I'm not even joking. Like I had all these things built up in my mind of like how it could go, and like she's gonna tell me she hates me, and how dare I do this to her, like the TV shows say it's gonna be.
Or like in TV, she's gonna squeeze your hand and it's just gonna crumple. You're like,
No,
"Oh my
not,
gosh."
and that's no, not at all. It was like probably will still forever be like one of my greatest memories. And yeah, like it. I think the only thing that she actually said to me while things were going on was "I love you." Like that, there wasn't any anger or yeah. So for people that are like scared of pregnancy because you're like, no, I'm just gonna get screamed at, or the girl's like, no, I'm just gonna die. No, it's beautiful. It really was. But anyways, that's that.
So it's not like the movies?
It is so far.
Everything
from the
isn't all
movies.
clean and people swear at each other?
Actually, everything was really clean. Like
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say, how was
nurses,
the hospital?
doctors. Man, honestly,
I wasn't talking about the hospital,
That's
Brendan.
that's another. That's no, but that is kind of the hospital, because like they everything is very clean. Like nothing was gross. It was beautiful. And the best part was, and I think I can give this away without Jen thinking I overstepped, but the baby came out to Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Someone was asking me about like, what song did you choose for your birth? And I'm like, song that you choose for your birth? I thought maybe it would be like that. It is so far from that. It's not even funny.
Was it like the first scene in that movie where they're like having the race, the part where before he gets caught, and it's
no,
like
that's the best part. It was right during the part where they were teaching him how to drift.
Oh, okay.
So it was. So
it has some like techno stuff going, kind of.
Man, I was learning from two sides, and like so. I feel like Willow at some point might end up getting into street racing or something like that. I fully support it. Not illegal street racing, mind you.
Like she grows up and she just starts. She's like, I don't know. I just want to mod a Honda Civic. Just want to mod it up. I don't know why. I don't. No idea why.
She was driven home in a Honda Civic. So, man, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
you're gonna get in your car one day and there's just going to be like LED strips around the roof. And you're like,
well, and her first movie when we got home. First movie when we got home was School of Rock. So,
excellent.
Like we're slowly teaching her the facts of life without actually having to play the show The Facts of Life. Mm-hmm. And a hush goes over the crowd.
I got nothing.
We should look at the comments.
I can't
I got nothing.
I have to be honest. I have been slacking at looking at the comments. So anybody that's asked any questions, I very much apologize.
Katie was asking, how's Jen doing?
Yeah, like I said, everybody is very healthy. Jen was like up and doing stuff, and yeah, like she is a champion. That's why I say I a whole new respect for the term strong woman, because like strong man, the strongest man could not do what women do. Yeah, no, not a chance. I base that almost on the fact that I have seen a man like double down and have to call an ambulance for a kidney stone. And like those are like that big.
Yeah, they're not. I don't know.
They're not 6 pounds.
They're not
14
fun.
ounces.
Yeah, they're definitely not fun though.
Yeah. So yeah, no, Jen is doing awesome, amazingly well, and probably either sleeping or feeding, but yeah. So you guys can definitely say hi to her in the chat and wish her well. And thank you for everybody that has sent messages. I've gotten back to some. I haven't gotten back to everybody, but I will. So holding on. I can't believe that I was that brain dead that I didn't put it in the list tonight.
Well, you played it on Wednesday.
Yeah,
I played it on Wednesday, but I feel like I need to. It's the new one, so I gotta just shove it in. Like
There be lots of times. This is
true.
more about the addition to the family tonight than to
Fair enough.
shamelessly plug the band.
That being said, for all of
Heart
those
Soul,
of you,
put that baby down and play that new single
Get back to the hits.
right now.
it's like the. Although I will say,
Sorry, honey, gotta give him the hits.
She sleeps very soundly to Tense Machine music, so that's a good sign. That's definitely a good sign. But yeah, no, thank you for everybody downloading and streaming the single and stuff.
Willow's name is Wall.
Somebody sent me that in a thing, and it was funny. As I was reading it, I was looking at it. I'm like, WAH. What's WA? Oh, her initials. I didn't get it. I was like, how is someone spelling Willow WAH anything? But yeah, I get it now.
That works, and you didn't even plan it.
Yeah, and it's probably good that I don't plan things.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, my day has been, pretty inconsequential compared to yours. I helped a dog poop. She has to wear. She's like a little poodle, so we have to put boots on her and stuff. So I mean that's some work.
Do the boots stay on?
No, because she does. They pee and then they kick.
Yeah.
And
So
when
she'll
it's
kick
cold-
the boots.
Yeah, she'll kick the boots off. They just go flying off, and you're like, you gotta go find it. But something about if it's wet, that dog's a little princess, so she doesn't like going out. But if it's cold and dry, then she gets all like hyper, frisky.
Oh.
So she starts kicking more.
That's funny. It's reverse for this little dingus, because like if it's cold and dry, he'll touch down and be like,
No.
no,
Like,
and then he'll go back inside. Like, yeah, no, I don't need to go right now. It's like, no, you definitely need to go because I know what's gonna happen if you don't go, and
I'll
then
just poop in the
I'm gonna
house.
have to clean it up. Yeah, but
I'll just go in here, okay? Right by the
my
fire.
sister
It's
got this
warm.
stuff it's like because is it because of the salt that you put the booties on, or she just
that-
doesn't like to touch the
Yeah,
cold.
she just doesn't like to touch it. Mostly princess, but also because of the salt and there's always like glass. When people get when garbage comes and they take the recycling and it just heaves the bin over, and then there's a bunch of broken glass out there right now. Yeah,
That's not fun.
That's not good. Also, there's
Mike,
coyotes. I was in
What?
Toronto last night taking a walk, and a coyote ran in front of me, like a pretty big one, pretty mid-sized coyote. It was like a small dog or a fox. And it wasn't scared of me because I gave it the old bark, my old razzle dazzle. I did that, and it didn't even move, didn't even flinch.
Wow, that's a far. Because I'm trying to think of what's the nearest like wooded area near.
There's a
you guys.
ravine. There's ravines that go all through the city, so that's they must just come up through those.
I guess COVID's got them bored. They're trying to find. They're like, where is all the people?
Yeah, there's less people, so they can. Yeah, I saw someone on the street, and I had a little dog, and a guy pulled up in a car and was like, "I just saw 3 coyotes one street over, all in like a pack, moving together." So I was like, "Okay, look at the little dog. That's it for us."
Man, that would be so bad for him because he would think that he could go like terrorize them or intimidate them, and they'd be like they'd act scared so that he got closer, and then they just grab him and run away with him.
Well, you can tell they're used to people. The ones when I was a kid, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, and we'd always be roaming around in the woods, and you couldn't even get close to the coyotes. They would just be gone. They'd run away. Not these ones in the city. They're eating garbage and hanging around people.
Kate just said those are coy wolves. What's the
Very well
difference
could-
between a coy wolf and a coyote?
I
Coyote.
don't know. Maybe the coyote wolf would be a little bigger, maybe.
Is it like if a coyote
different-
and a
'cause it was
wolf
black.
have a baby?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's like in the liger family
Yeah.
of hybrids.
I don't know. I've never heard of.
Joking,
I've
but
never
at the
heard of that
same
before.
time,
Me neither.
I've never heard of that, so I don't know. Maybe there's something where it's bigger or just like a different type.
this
of
might be one of those things where we don't know what it is, and then we're gonna look it up and find out that it's just something to make fun of people that don't know what. Oh no,
Yeah.
the first thing on the thing when I look it up, coy wolf Toronto.
Oh, well, there you go.
The animals live among us, hundreds of them, throughout the GTA, and they are constantly evolving. Melanie Zettler has more on the biology of this new hybrid, part coyote, part wolf, and it's here to stay.
So is like the front half or the back half the coyote?
Mm-hmm. Is it like an even 50-50 split or what?
Like a centaur, yeah.
I would hope
Like a
that it was
centaur.
the back half of the wolf, front half,
Or
of
the top
coyote.
half and bottom half.
Oh, see, that would, but then
It's got the legs of a coyote.
which
The
one?
back and
which
shoulders
one
and head of a
runs-
wolf.
Which one runs faster, the coyote or the wolf? Because you'd want the legs to be the slow one.
I feel
sounds-
like Wile E. Coyote is faster than Wile E. Wolf. So
Fair enough. Okay, more. So it is like it's a thing, not just in Toronto. I thought maybe like it was Toronto, like the Toronto Raptors.
the head is like a wolf. So what we could
Oh
do
no!
if they had a what is it? The coy wolf. If you did that and then got one of those like horse head masks and then put that on it as well, That'd mess with everybody.
So it's like a really big head on a little small body.
But then you take it off and you'd be like, whoa, it's not a coyote, it's a wolf.
Oh my god, this just reminds me of Teen Wolf. It's like I picture the coy wolves now riding down the main street on top of like an ice cream truck. Just surfing. Just coy wolfing.
They could do a remake, the Teen Coy Wolf.
Don't try.
From modern times.
Cat says don't try and pet it.
Nope.
I have
Doggy.
made that mistake once. Not with a coy wolf or a wolf or a coyote. Coyote.
What about a fox?
Why don't we call it a kai wolf? If it's a coyote, why is it not a kai wolf?
Or a
Why do we call
warrior.
it a coy
That'd be
wolf?
good too.
Because when I say a coyote, that just makes me feel like I got fresh off the boat and I don't know how to say the town that I'm in. Like anytime I go out east. I remember the first time that I tried to pronounce Antigonish.
That's a good one.
or what was the Tsuwassen? That was another one. That was out west, but yeah. I don't have a good track record for the pronunciation side of things. Humidity is a perfect example of that. I thought it was a hummingbird. It's humidity. Yeah. Not great.
It's
I can't wait till Willow has her first like school project and she comes to ask for advice on like what to do. David Suzuki did a documentary on the coy wolf.
They're pretty scary animal.
Wow.
Yeah.
David Suzuki. I haven't watched one of his documentaries in a long time.
It's been a while.
I grew up with David Suzuki. Actually, my first did you guys have reading buddies in kindergarten?
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that it was my first or maybe my second. Anyways, one of my reading buddies was his nephew. I think I'm thinking of the right guy. Yeah, it's the right guy. He's Canadian, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm thinking of the right guy. Oh, knowledge. I'm trying to think of other funny things to that have happened.
I got nothing. We've
We've just been in lockdown, man. I'm doing nothing but playing music and cooking food. I don't know.
I feel like other than the changing of the guard, like that's all I've seen on social media and in the news and stuff. It's all just been the presidency change and.
Yeah, I'm good to not see that stuff for a while.
And then
it's like a song you listen to over and over. You're like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I've overdone it on U.S. politics album.
Yeah, it's basically it's like I get it. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Yeah. But I'm trying to think of other songs that were really overdone like that one. Well, I can't say it on here because we're watching our language, but Forget You by CeeLo Green. That was another one of those tunes that was just, you could not turn on anything. I feel like my toaster played that song. It's like I'd push the toast down, and I forget you and forget her too, and I loved the song.
Didn't they play that song on Mars? No, sorry, that was a Will.i.am song. There's a song that got played from one of the rovers on Mars. That's right.
Seriously?
Like guy from Black Eyed Peas, yeah. Yep.
They
so the
picked
first
that.
Yep. I don't know.
Okay, that actually this is a good question. This is a good question. Of all, I'm talking any song ever from the beginning of time. If you think like what song would deserve to be kind of like the hey, we're humans, listen to this. What would be that song for you guys?
Do you want the guess or the partial answer to that question?
Well, no, I just mean kind of like off the top of your head. If you were the one, if the government called and said, Mike, we're sending a spaceship to Mars, and we just want to play them some human music. What do you think speaks volumes for human race? And it can't be, my name is human.
Well,
I
there's
know one.
Brendan, you go first then.
I mean, there's no other choice in my mind, really. I would send them Pink Floyd. Set the controls for the heart of the sun. Brum, brum, brum. It's just like weird. And they'd be like, man, these guys want to drive the spaceship into the sun. Should we go with them? I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I would send them. That's what I would send them. Because it just mostly so it would mess with them. They'd be like, wow, humans are weird. And then they'd get there and none of the music would be even close to that whatsoever. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
I want to joke and just say send them something Captain Beefheart or Frank Zappa or something. So they're just like, I don't know what's going on over there. And you get there and you're like, look, they really don't know what's going on here.
Something off of Sailing the Seas of Cheese, maybe?
It's not bonkers enough.
Just send them all of Joe's Garage.
I can't remember where I saw it, but apparently they did like get one of, I think it's like Bob Marley Legend, and they did like send that into outer space.
That was the
like
one that they etched it in gold or something.
Yeah, and like sent it out in the universe. Like, here, if you can decode this.
Voyager
yeah.
spacecraft.
But was it Legend or was it one song?
No, there was a bunch of
I think
songs.
It was the record, yeah.
There was a record that demonstrated like it had like class. I think it had like Beethoven on it. It had like a song from every like genre that you could think. There was there's a bunch of like Elvis was on it. I think
that was what made me think of it. Is that the gold record that they sent into space? Because yeah, it was made of gold because they figured that was kind of like a universal metal or something like that. I can't remember. Well, or maybe
Carl
they
Sagan
just couldn't
helped
send
put that together, though. What was on
Oh, really?
the Voyager
He curated that playlist?
Yeah, he curated that playlist.
Oh my gosh, that should. How is that not a Spotify playlist? The Carl Sagan playlist.
Probably.
It's like if you really want to get into what aliens might think of us, just listen to that. I'm trying to think of. I would be somewhere in between. I don't even know what it's called, but the all you need is love, da 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 da. All you need is love. Mainly because it would trick aliens into thinking that human race was completely all a very loving species.
They danced to songs in Seven.
They sent a picture on the golden record. They sent a picture of someone like licking ice cream and eating a sandwich and then drinking. Because they wanted to like demonstrate to show if someone found it, they'd be like, "Hey, look! Oh, this
That'd be fun.
There's a woman in a
Like
store.
they're doing good.
They're like, this image depicts humans licking, eating, and drinking as modes of feeding." That was one thing that was on the record.
It was pretty cool. There was a big mathematical part of it too. That was one of the things that got me intrigued by it.
Here we go. There's a whole listing of the tracks.
You got it.
Yeah.
I feel like someone could get some money together and put another one in, like curate another like universe playlist and just make it all the earworm songs from here. So it's like Crazy Frog, Cotton Eye Joe, like Macarena,
okay, SpaceX
Hamster
would
Dance,
definitely be on
Nan
top
Cat,
of that.
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
I guarantee that Elon Musk would be like, all right, they're aliens. They are an advanced life form. They must have a sense of humor. Let's send them the complete opposite of what NASA sent them years ago. We'll send them Baby Shark. Oh man.
They sent
Cherry
Chuck
Pie
Berry.
by
That's what I was trying to
Warrant.
think. They put Johnny B. Good on that record.
It's a good band.
That was one of the ones that I did remember. Yeah, because that was like the start of rock and roll, basically.
Mm-hmm. That's why. I think that's why.
That's crazy.
And there's Beethoven. Jimmy Carter's on there. A lot of classical. Rite of Spring.
Jimmy Carter?
Yeah, there's a message from Jimmy Carter.
Oh, I thought you meant somebody had a song called Jimmy Carter. I was like, how have I not?
Or like Jimmy Carter started music. He's like, yeah.
That's a good pick. Lunch Ladyland.
Okay.
Adam Sandler.
I swear, my sister can read. We're not twins, but my sister can read my mind. I was actually going to play that on Wednesday. And it was funny because I was playing through it, and Jen hadn't heard it before. So I think for like a split second, she thought I was a genius. She's like, this has got to be his. Like, this can't be. But then I started singing something, and she was like, yeah, wait, no, that sounds like Adam Sandler.
There should be humor on there. Send a record of humor stuff. Be like, what joke would you send? I would send.
Didn't they
Jerky Boys.
send?
Auto Mechanic. That's what I would
could have
send.
sworn that they sent like Richard Pryor or George Carlin or something like that. They sent something. I think they did send comedy.
Wouldn't be a good look to send George Carlin.
I don't know. Wasn't he the one that did uses of the word for? I thought he did that. The uses of the word. Can I spell swear words? F-U-C-K?
I think he did.
I think that was him. But either way, that would have been a hilarious one. Then at least the aliens would know that we weren't just a society of music and math.
Well, it's just he's got it's a good observation of how society kind of works. But I don't think it paints us in a very good picture.
Okay, I didn't really
Someone
think of that.
else
That is
was to get
that's poignant.
Oh man, the cover art for the Golden Record on Voyagers, awesome.
Golden Record on what?
It has cover art.
Really?
There's like a cover for it
Well,
on
yeah.
the side, I guess. Yeah, and then it's cool.
I gotta go look that up. We'll do that later because I'm gonna mess something up on this if I go and do that. I'm not technologically advanced like you guys. I'd be the one that if it was my alien race, the stuff would all show up, and we'd look at it and be like, they don't know what Frisbee is, like, and I'd start throwing the gold record around. It's like, guys, like, let's have fun. Let's send them a video down of us playing Frisbee so they can actually, see that, yeah, we're not dumb. We know how to play Frisbee.
We got a message back. It said that they received the record. They immediately tried to fold it and broke it.
Well, it's gold, so that probably is why they didn't send it in wax.
Which is bent.
Because with wax, they there's a
What's
lot
that
of things
movie
you can do with wax.
where aliens find the Voyager probe and it's gold and they really want gold, so they figure out where it's from and they just come in like, what's that called? Battlefield Earth, I think.
Oh, the one with
It's called What's Gonna Happen.
Tom Cruise. That was a really weird movie. I remember, I think I was just like a couple years too young to get into that one. Like, I definitely watched it. I didn't really get it. But I do remember that one scene where John Travolta gets really, really mad. And I can't believe they haven't made a GIF of that yet. But
Mad John Travolta.
He's an alien.
yeah, because he's one of the bad guys.
Yeah, he's the alien. They're coming to take the gold. Come on, we saw the record. We know you got more.
It's like
He got more records.
It's like him, L. Ron Hubbard. Rub. Well, anyways, boys.
I think we're getting
Zuck and Travolta are shutting us down now.
On that note, before the Scud missile hits my parents' place, I have to say, Scud. I don't think that's the right thing. I
Should have
think
called the band Scud Missile.
Scud missile, but it sounds
I
dirty.
dig it.
Scud missile sounds like something that, like I feel like at some point when Willow's poop starts stinking, I feel like that's what I'm gonna call them. It's like, oh, babe, can you give me a hand? She's got a Scud missile.
There's a real Scud happening here.
It's super.
Could have just called the band Scud. Yeah, pull up the border and like, what's your band called? Scud. You guys play country.
Oh man.
That's
Well, thank you guys very much for bearing with all the baby talk, but and also thank you guys all for being on the stream tonight, coming and hanging us. Yeah, please don't come hang us. Coming and hanging with us for our Sundays at 6. See, this is what happens when I put this thing up to be like the YouTube thing, so I don't say 1,000 different things. This is the Bill O'Reilly, F it, do it live. I'm going to do it live. But, yeah, so anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. If you're watching on Twitch, remember to follow. And if you're watching on Facebook, just remember to share, since you're likely already following anyway.
I didn't make Dane say that.
No, I asked you if you could send after weeks of me messing up because I couldn't remember which one is like and which one is share and which one is follow and which one is.
They are all
like a
different
hug somewhere. There's all different things. So after weeks of saying them the wrong way, I asked Mike if he could just like send me a thing to put in my phone so I can at least have some notes. But then every time I'm like, oh, why didn't I just put that on the thing? And so I'm scrambling for it at the last second, pop it up. And by that point, Zuck's like, come on, guys. How many weeks in a row is this? Anyways, but thank you guys very much. And we will see you for your for Wednesday night's Wednesday Night Groove this Wednesday at 9 o'clock. I believe 9 o'clock.
Probably 9, yeah.
Yeah, probably 9.
9's pretty safe.
Might be 12, might be 10. No, kidding. 9. Bam. Well, anyways, thank you guys very much. We will see you very soon. And make sure you have a good rest of the weekend, which you've only got, by my wristwatch, a couple hours.
Oh.
Jazz hands.
It's like bike signal. Turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
Turn right. Turn right. Turn right.
I feel like the stop bike signal, it would like definitely break your arm if there was an accident, because your arm's like facing down.
I mean, it would unless you got to say it too. Stopping.
You know what though? That doesn't make any damn sense. Like the turn right signal should be the stop signal, because if you look at it, like that would be a right turn if you looked at your arms in a cross section. But like this, what does that even mean? That'd be a left-hand turn.
Yeah, it depends on which arm you're using. Because when it's up, it means you're going the opposite direction. When it's pointing out, that's the direction you're going, and the stop is down.
Oh.
And if both arms are up in a V, it means you won.
Yeah,
won the race.
Touchdown. That's a touchdown in bike racing.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty good.
Should just do it with a car. Don't use your signal lights. Just use your arm.
Just use your arm. I'm sure that somebody has done that, like to try and get away from getting a ticket at some point.